Hello folks, so here we are in complete wilderness, in complete spiritual bliss. I mean, I wish you guys could be here, and even though there's a main road in the back, but this is the start of this entire foresty area. It's like a hiking trail, but it's a very unique hiking trail. This is a very old area. It has the spiritual place that I go to. It's a meditation center way up in the middle of the jungle. So I can't even tell you what I feel when I'm here. But the reason why I'm here in the middle wilderness to make this video is to tell you one of the most important secrets of how a prosperity doesn't start, but how prosperity might stop in your life, or how it might have stopped early in your life, and because of that you've been suffering all your life. And that is to never ever kill a snake. Never kill a snake, whether it's in your home, whether it's here in the wilderness. You run in, you're walking in the forest and suddenly a rattlesnake comes in front of you. Don't try to get panic and try to kill it. Try to avoid it as much as possible. Try to walk away as much as possible. Snakes do not come after you. They only come after you snakes do not come after you. They only come after you when you try to harm them. Otherwise, I've seen snakes on trails just in the sun, soaking the sun, and you walk right past them. They don't do anything. It was like a six foot, I don't know what kind of snake it was, because I'm not a snake expert, but the reason why your prosperity might have stopped from early on in childhood, as if anybody in your blood relations or anybody you might have known who came and killed it. If it wasn't your blood relations and they came to your house and killed a snake, that stops the prosperity of entire family right there. Okay. If a snake was found, or if you or your aunts or your cousins or your mom, dad, whoever in your blood relations also killed a snake, that stops the prosperity of that entire clan of family. So, and then many of you say, oh, we eat snake. In Asia they eat snake, in Vietnam they eat snake, then in Midwest, in Texas, they kill and eat rattlesnake. Well, people who have killed snake, try to see how their life is. Okay. All these markets in these Asian countries who are, they make those soups out of snakes. See how well their life is in those conditions. See how all these Midwest people, or in anywhere in the world, if they're killing snake and making snakes, see how well their life is going right now. See if you find a millionaire who kills snake or kills snakes for a living, you will not find any. Okay. And the reason why I say money is because in this time and era, everybody looks for money. Everybody wants money. So why is it that killing a snake stops prosperity for a person? Whether it is, it could be their career, their money, their family relations, their marriage, their kids. Some people can't have kids. So besides other astrological problems that I've discussed on my channel, the reason why killing a snake stops prosperity is because snake is a representation of Lord Shiva. Okay, now you may think of this as a mythological thing. You may think of this as a taboo. But don't look at Shiva as that blue guy who's sitting, underneath this cow skin, and he has this waterfall coming out of his hair on top, and he has a snake around him. No, that is just a personification of the energy that's called Shiva, which is this universe, okay, which is the entire controller of this universe. And snake is a representation of a universe. Why? Because snakes are very unpredictable. They're very chaotic. There's this guy in UK who had a cobra for 30 years, and he said he'll never hurt me. I know this. And 2 days later, after his BBC interview, he died. I think his name was Luke something. I will put his name in the description. But the reason why snake is represented, the representation of universe, because universe cannot be predicted, it cannot be controlled. And this is why when you kill a snake, that means you're challenging the universe to say, you know what, I can beat you. And then the universe says, oh my God, here we go again. So universe has this automatic algorithm like Google does. Whenever somebody tries to cheat universe, you know, out of the way things are supposed to be, the algorithm gets you, you know, it gets you really bad. And the way you can see this in an astrological chart, you know, if you're not getting prosperity in your life, and for prosperity, I mean happiness, any kind of just being happy, that everything is well balanced in your life. That's prosperity. Not you being a billionaire, millionaire, but that's what people associate it with now. But whenever Saturn is weak, whenever Saturn is in weak degrees, or Saturn is badly placed, it shows an indication that, okay, there might have been slaying of a snake. And it was meant to be, pretty much. Because of your astrological planetary alignment, it was meant to be. But let me tell you as to what to do to get rid of that curse of killing that snake. No matter if you did it, whether your family member did it, or somebody else from outside came inside your home and did it. So one of the ways to eliminate this curse of you killing a snake or somebody killing a snake and you're suffering because of that, it is to pour milk on a shivling. Do not put shivling in your home. I've discussed that already in my secrets of shivling, okay? But go to a Shiv temple or go to a Hindu temple that has that shivling. Shivling is, it's a representation of universe, okay? Shivling shows a penis going inside a vagina. That's what shivling is, okay? So it shows the creation of universe. How you know a baby is created, that's what shivling is. And milk is also a representation of Shiva because he's sitting on a cow. The cow gave up its life to give Shiva so he can sit on top of it. And cow's milk is what also pleases the energy of the universe. And this is why we don't kill cows in Hinduism. Okay, and I used to, you know, eat beef, but I don't do that anymore either. You know, I've stopped eating beef. But go to a temple. Okay, and if you can do it on a Saturday or Sunday, especially Saturday because it's Saturn, go there and pour 2 liters milk on a shivling. Okay, your first time, put 2 liters of milk on a shivling. Okay, and also if there's a bell in the temple, ring that bell too, 2 times. Do that every month. Or better yet, if you can do it every other week, if the temple is close to you, no matter where you are in the world, if the temple is close to you, pour milk on the shivling the first week. Then on the bi-weekly basis, put water on it. So first you put the 2-liter milk, then after 2 weeks you put water on it, then the next 2 weeks you just put whatever amount of milk you want to put. You can do that and pray with true dedication. Now if you can go somewhere bi-weekly basis, you know, I mean, I would prefer to do this every day, but I can't do this either you know, every day either because the temple is really far from me. So I go on a monthly basis and I do that. So if you can do these things, pray to Shiva, and also when you go to there for the first time after finding out that somebody killed a snake, ask for forgiveness and say, please, you know, rest the soul of that snake in peace and forgive me and forgive my family who killed the snake, and I apologize. Do this and report back and start seeing your life. And even if you have never done this, if you have never killed a snake, nobody killed a snake, just do this anyway. Report back in 1-2 months, see how your life is. All right. Otherwise, anyway, if you're new to my channel, subscribe above. More, you know, these little syncrasies of astrology coming. And if you want to know more about myths and misconception of astrology and these things that I talk about, check out my link below.